Good evening. I'm Andre Leon Talley of Vogue magazine.
And I'm Hanley Mustafarta from Vogue.com.
And welcome to the new Lincoln Center.
Welcome.
Tonight is fashion in the making. It's going to be historical.
It's going to be a fashion extravaganza, and it's going to be a fashion show public for everyone out there.
And it's going to be also a kickoff of a Fashions Night Out for 2010, which will be about this great show on CBS. Webcast now, aired on the 14th of September. And we're
10th
going
of
to
September.
14th
10?
of September. And the great thing about this show, we're always going to be giving backstage access to the people who make fashion fabulous.
It's going to be the largest fashion show in New York City. It's history, so get ready.
And now let us look at some of the VIP arrivals, the important guests of the fashion world.
My name is Diane von Fürstenberg. We are having the fashion show organized by Vogue, and it's the biggest fashion show ever in New York City, and it's out in the air. This fashion night out is for consumers. It's for a way for the consumers to know what's in the stores now and to meet designers. And I know that designers are not happy necessarily to go in their shops during the middle of preparation for the fashion show, but truly it's very important that they meet their customers, and I think it's a great idea.
My name is Leighton Meeser, and I'm here to see Fashions Night Out fashion show. It's very exciting. I think it's just a really fun kickoff to the festivities to come, and I'm excited to see everything that's going to be walking down the catwalk. It's a very exciting time.
I'm Takun Panichkal. I'm a fashion designer. I'm here to see the show. You know, fashion is fun. Fashion is fantasy. Fashion is culture. So I think anything that has to do with celebrating culture and fantasy in this way, I think it's really good for this city, for the country, and you know, for the rest of the world too. I hear that there are a lot of big models walking. I'm curious to see Gisele walk because I haven't seen her walk in a while.
Tonight's fashion show will not only be about trends, but it's going to be clothes from over 100 designers.
The great thing about this show is that Vogue and Anna Wintour and her team have gotten together clothes that are trends for everyone. There are clothes in this show for everyone. So this is not some elitist attempt to show fashion at its highest level of intellectualism. It's clothes from $10 to $10,000.
Yeah, so if you have $10 or only 100, it's fashion for everyone, and you can get it tomorrow.
And we are here on the newly renovated plaza at the Lincoln Center. It's called the Jose Robertson Plaza. It's quite beautiful. And this is the new home for fashion in New York.
Yes. So the models have been getting ready.
My name is Eloise, and we're backstage at the Fashion Night Out show. Having a little breakfast and straight here.
We've got almost 200 girls in hair and makeup right now. It's quite a huge production. The formations we're making, it's like an army. A lot of girls in pain with shoes and blisters, but we'll be okay.
Right now? So that was the models, and I'm so happy that everyone's here. It's so many models. I can't imagine how it's going to even turn out.
Well, let me just tell you, Anna Wintour is the brainchild of this great initiative globally, because Fashions Night Out is this Friday, but it's also in 16 countries and 100 cities in the United States of America, and it is going to help even your backdoor store boost the enthusiasm of individuals to go into the stores from 6 p.m. until 11 on Friday, have fun, have a party, celebrate fashion. Hopefully you'll buy a new dress, a new handbag, shoes from Prada or shoes from Payless.
We're putting the fun back in shopping.
Well, I think there are more VIP arrivals. You know, we always love celebrities coming. I've seen a few, Baz Luhrmann and his wife Catherine, and a few girls from the Gossip Girl, and I think we got some tennis champions coming in too.
Well, it's the kickoff night for Fashion Night Out. We're in our second year and we're just so thrilled that it's become such a big success and looking forward to everybody enjoying the show tonight. It's the biggest show ever put on in New York's history, and I hope everyone has a great time. When you're working with 170 girls, that's a lot of rehearsal time and it's quite a complicated setup, the different circles that they go in. Not something that happens in a second, but I'm sure the results will be fantastic tonight.
What they've taken to set this up, how long it's taken this fashion show you're about to see.
And I'm here for Fashion Night Out. It's really exciting. I've never been to Fashion Week, so.
Performing arts. Am I doing that or he's starting? He's starting.
Second D, go ahead.
You know, we're at Lincoln Center, which is an extraordinary mecca in New York for culture. The most wonderful operas, the most wonderful ballets, but it's now going to be the mecca in New York for fashion. And the great thing is the amount of work that's gone into this for months and months. I know the editors at Vogue, Virginia Smith, Edward, and Tabitha and Meredith have been working since last May on this.
So the fashion is finally home here at Lincoln Center, taking its rightful place at among the performing arts.
Lincoln Center has just undergone an incredible renovation. This is the first year for a new beginning of fashion at Lincoln Center. Fashion really was a blank canvas here. Anything could be created. And in doing so, we were able to create a division and put fashion on par with all the other cultural institutions here, and to be able to create a world of fashion, not only during Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, but also throughout the year. The kickoff event at Lincoln Center is going to be the show. The fashion that's going to be shown at Lincoln Center will be clothing that will be in stores that week. It'll be available to the consumer. It's immediate gratification. It's the first time the consumer will be able to attend a fashion show, see what's on the runway, and then go to the store and purchase it that week. This is truly a consumer's instant gratification. It's almost going to a candy shop and being able to buy what you'd like the second you see it.
Bye, Andre.
So Fashion Night Out is this extraordinary moment for people to come together as one and be a part of the world of fashion. You get to meet designers in their stores. You get to meet celebrities. Ralph Lauren will have Janelle Monae singing. You'll have celebrities coming into the store. So it is a celebration of the hard work that designers in the industry do all year to make fashion come alive. From this show, hopefully will be creative moments for people to take the attitude of this show, not the exact looks, and make it personal and individualize it in their wardrobes. There's a whole trend about go global, which is why a woman who's gone from Tibet to the Matterhorn has piled it all up as one. That's a trend, but there's also the cool trend of elegance and minimalism, as in a beautiful camel hair.
I can't wait to see everything.
I think it's going to be absolutely
fabulous. Where are you
fabulous.
going to be on Fashion Night Out?
On Fashion Night Out, I'm going to be co-hosting a show at the Ralph Lauren store in Soho, where Janelle Monae will be performing live in the windows.
That's exciting.
But I'm also going to visit Chanel and Manolo Blahnik. I'm going to go to Dylan Lawrence Candy Store, and then I'll end up hopefully at a Prada and debut.
Where's the candy store?
Dylan Lawrence Candy Store in Lexington Avenue. And the extraordinary, wonderful feeling is that this is something to make people feel good about themselves. This year, it's Friday, September the 10th. In New York City alone, there are just thousands of people working on this.
Yeah. So Fashion Night Out launched in 2009 by Vogue and the Council of Fashion Designers of America, New York City and Company, and the City of New York, to get in response to get the economic global downturn. So this year, Friday, September 10th, be there.
Well, let's now go to the tape of models and how they were cast for the show.
Ooh.
We're casting for the Fashion Night Out fashion show on September 7th. That's sort of the kickoff for Fashion Night Out on September 10th.
Hi.
How long have you been modeling?
It'll be a year this summer.
Personality, personality, personality. That's definitely, for me, the key. How old are you?
23.
All of these girls are beautiful, but I'm really looking for sort of the sense of self and strength of character.
I'm gonna have a little walk first.
This is probably one of the biggest shows that I think
it's the biggest
show in general that has ever been cast.
Stand by. Stand by for the cat.
I hear you're going to have special episodes where you'll have John Hamm from Mad Men. And I also hear you're going to have Fashion Night Out segments.
Yes,
inserted.
I don't know about John Hamm. They haven't told me about that yet. Fashion Night Out, yes. We have that Hamish Bowles came on our show, which
Great.
was awesome. Yeah.
And tell me about the movie that you're going to have coming out next year.
It's next week, September 17th.
Oh, it's coming out next week. I'm sorry, next year.
No.
Oh no, I'm trying to push you out.
It's called The Town. It's a really exciting movie. It's bank robbery.
Where are you going to be on Fashion Night Out? What stores are you going to?
I'm going to be in Toronto at the film
Oh,
festival.
I'm glad you're here tonight.
I know. I had to come out tonight to celebrate.
Well, I hope
because
you'll
I'll
be
in
shopping
Toronto.
from the show because it's really awesome.
Of course,
There are
it's
looks
dangerous.
for you. It's dangerously awesome. But there'll be looks for you to even wear on Gossip Girl.
Terrific. I can't wait.
You look amazing.
Thank you so
I wanted
much.
to ask you, what are you wearing? It's
Marquesa
beautiful.
dress, Ophira and Rain Schwartz jewelry, and Christian Louboutin, of course.
Well, you're going to have this extraordinary time. I mean, they've worked so hard to make this the most exciting fashion show they could possibly come up with for the beginning of the fall season.
I can't wait.
All right. Well, thank you for coming over and saying hello.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Good?
Thank you. Enjoy.
That dress.
CBS.
Just him. Okay, so that's for later. Yeah. But you can keep it so I can read it. And then cue me when you know what I'm saying.
In the entire world of fashion.
Thank you.
And she's a household name. She's got her name on Serta mattresses. I always think, Vera, when are you doing coffins?
Coffins?
Coffins are necessary.
Perhaps sooner than we
You
think.
look amazing. Now,
Thank you,
darling,
honey.
tell me how far and how long. First, you do the most
How far
amazing
and how
wedding
long?
dresses. You did a beautiful dress for Chelsea Clinton. That was
Thank you.
exquisite.
Thank you, darling.
And I'm happy that you're here. What are you looking for in Fashion's Night Out?
Fashion's Night Out is one of the greatest events because Vogue and CFDA galvanized the entire industry to get everybody to have permission to enjoy themselves, embrace fashion, and shop.
And celebrate what we do.
Celebrate what
all
we
the
do.
hard work that goes into your collections.
And
I've seen you there at night, starving for beauty, starving to bring
He's
another
true.
piece of tulle.
He has
another zhoosh of
He
embroidery.
actually has. But nobody is a greater proponent of fashion than Andre.
And no one is a greater proponent of fashion than Anna went to Vera Wang and Andre in a room.
That's right. They're
Well,
the
you
three of
remember
us.
we worked at Vogue together.
Yes.
Now that
The
said,
When was that?
The 18.
The 18.
When was that?
That was back. We don't want to go that far back, do we? We don't want to say how long. We are
That's
young
the
and
seal.
youthful in our minds.
Yes, we are, always.
So I want to ask you, how do you do high and low in your wardrobe? Because you wear beautiful clothes, your own clothes, but sometimes I know you're up there shopping for a
Yes.
little zhoosh, a little surprise.
I like to mix it. High and low has
Yeah.
always been part
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
philosophy. And I think I get a little bored with just high and just
Yes,
low.
yes.
So it's a boredom factor.
Yes,
I think
yes.
the mix makes it more creative and more innovative for me.
Well, also,
It's just how we live,
Yes,
kind of.
yes,
That's how
yes.
girls
Yeah.
live today.
like you got on like it's almost like an athletic look for evening.
Yes, that's right.
It's like a runner,
You're
jogger,
right.
athletic, a dancer from the Basques.
But nobody beat Andre in the September issue.
Oh my God!
I will
playing tennis.
never get
Oh,
over that.
I'll never get over it.
That was by far my moment in that entire film.
So, will you shop from this show? Maybe
Of
for
course
yourself?
I will
Yeah,
shop
for
from this
yourself,
show.
yeah.
I have always been a great contributor to shopping, as
Yes,
you know.
you have, honey.
Yes,
you were
I
discovered in a
have.
shop.
Yes.
Vogue discovered you working
Yes.
in a shop.
That's
you
true.
came to Vogue full
That's
on,
right.
dressed full on Saint Laurent for your first job.
Vogue discovered me at Saint Laurent. That's
Tell
very
me, what
true.
did Vogue give you to give you the courage to go out and become Vera Wang, this wonderful force in fashion and a designer that you are?
Well, I'm so proud of my Vogue legacy, and I have to say that working at Vogue is such an honor. It is such a privilege. It's the highest level of
It is.
everything,
It
of what
is.
you're exposed to, what you learn, who you work with, and the level of people around you. So that's what
really was my inspiration.
And I think that what Anna has done with this extraordinary initiative that's now gone global, up there in 16 countries or 13 countries this year.
It's amazing, and it was needed because we needed to all galvanize around each other, but she was able to really get it done.
And she got it done, as she always does, with such style and such virtuosity, and it's done with such efficiency.
And such dignity.
Such dignity. And such aspirational moments, because this is an aspirational moment. You've got a collection to put on for next week and all these other designers, and here you sit celebrating yourself, and I think that's a wonderful thing to do.
Well, we're very proud to be a part of it, and I think as a member of this industry, it means an enormous amount to me to be included.
Well, you are extraordinary.
And you are too.
And here's Hannah-Lee. She wants to ask you a question. Let me shut up.
Okay.
I was wondering if you're done with your collection that's showing next week. Are you done, or you have
started really? I know Anna likes to drop me little notes and ask me what's it going to be.
Yeah.
And I frequently say I haven't got a clue, and I really don't.
Really?
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
I really don't. But
I'm so excited
one of
to
those
see it.
organic designers. So I like to go and Andre's been with me many a night.
Oh yeah, many a night at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Suddenly I'm doing morning glories at 2 in the morning.
And
I just throw something together and say, that looks kind of good to me.
But that's the way fashion should be, and some of the great things come out of fashion.
Right.
Spontaneously.
Do you have a favorite vintage item, or do you have like a favorite vintage item you found shopping here in New York?
Anything that's a favorite thing I love shopping for in New York. No, I'm an equal opportunity shopper. I'm a gold medalist. I could win the Olympics of shopping.
Baby, she's got all the bonus points and the balance points
Yes,
up and down Madison, all around, and don't even let her go into Paris. Break the bank over there in the Paris.
I have supported fashion in more ways than one. For nearly 40 years.
I would love to see your closet. I can't imagine how it's going to look like.
And do you clean out your closet?
Yes, I do edit. But because I'm in design and I respect so much of the past, the clothing I collected before I was a designer, I love it for either the fabrication or the stitching or the lining or the construction. So it's my own personal archive.
Yeah.
And it is incredibly valuable. It's an extraordinary archive.
Did you ever think when you were shopping before you started to design that you were
really,
going to
because
have
I was
inspiration
doing photos?
Yeah.
But the fact I couldn't bear to part with any of it is why it's still there. Now it serves good use. So.
Do you have? How big is your closet? Do you have many closets?
I have many.
She's many closets and she's many people. And I thank you for sitting and talking to us. Enjoy the show. I look forward to your show next week.
Can't wait.
Love
you.
Love you.
I love you so much.
So nice to
congratulations.
And so nice to meet you. So.
She's lovely.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
Next.
Okay, now we're going to have some more incredible, fabulous.
My name is Bara Fairley, and I'm here as a guest for Vogue, for fashion show. Well, I know it's all about the new trends of the season, and I know it's all handpicked by Anna, and I know that it's the biggest fashion show in history. So I'm sure it's going to be gigantic and fun, and a lot of beautiful girls, and I just can't wait to see the new trends.
Marcus Wainwright,
David Neville, Rag and Bone.
I don't think it's ever been done before. We're looking forward to seeing some Rag and Bone in amongst a lot of other, like 200 other designers.
I think it's great to be at Lincoln Center. I think that's really cool for New York fashion.
It's never really been done before. The show is always 6 months before the clothes are available in stores. So, it's fantastic for the public to see it like with fresh eyes, and it's been styled by Vogue, so it's going to look wicked. We're excited. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest.
Here we have Tommy Hilfiger, one of the great American names in fashion, who represents a wonderful attitude. The great thing about you, Tommy, is that it's all America with style. And how do you feel about this moment in fashion when you all come together as a family here on the new renovated Plaza of Lincoln Center, and it's American fashion, it's global fashion as one big show? How do you feel about that?
I think it's an amazing idea.
Yeah.
And I think it was genius because we've always had fashion shows showing our collections way in advance of the season.
Yes.
This is showing in season.
Yes.
And it's inclusive of the
everyone.
public,
It's
which is
inclusive
fantastic.
of the public. I think that they're going to have looks for everyone. If you've got $10, $100, or $10,000, there's something. And often when I see your advertisings, I love the attitude. I mean, in this fall's campaign, there's someone with a station wagon. Yeah. I just love that, a wood panel station wagon, which reflects old world, but it's very young because
All American.
all American, very cool. In a way, classicism with a twist, no?
That's right, exactly.
And like you are dressed beautiful in this beautiful blazer and white jeans. What are you looking for in the fashion show tonight?
I'd like to see everybody else's collections. I mean, for me, seeing everyone else is educational, and being a part of it is really an honor. I mean, I was honored to have been asked.
We're all honored to even be inclusive of this. I mean,
this is amazing.
Anna Wintour has included the global world of fashion into this.
She's just beyond amazing.
And she's got the city doing it, and it is an extraordinary moment.
Yeah, it was a big moment. Seriously, it's never been done before.
No, it's going to be done again. Because if she starts it, she's going to keep it going.
It'll be in Paris and London and Madrid.
And we'll be going on and on. Okay. But we got to wrap up, but it's so great talking to you.
So
Enjoy the show.
Great seeing you.
Enjoy the show. Enjoying the show.
Nice to see you. All the best. I'll see you Sunday.
Okay, right, yes.
So I used to model, and I know exactly what was gone before a show like this. So it's completely crazy.
Very handsome.
And you look wonderful.
And it takes hours and hours. So here, take a look.
Here's your captain when you need
it. That's what I know. I'm
air.
trusting. Trust.
Air, darling.
Here you go. You said you're doing tape. Okay. Here we go, we're on right now.
Here I am with Donna Karen.
Hi.
Hello. And this is Hannah Lee.
Hi, Hannah Lee. Nice to meet you.
Who's a great blogger from Norway. And we are here with Donna Karen, one of the greatest names in American fashion, world fashion, known for her exquisiteness in cut, her quality, and also she is a dedicated, passionate person about the world. Donna is trying to clean up the world. She's always making you think, how can you be green even without being green? And I like that. Because you rarely show green in the collection. Sometimes you do.
Oh, we better wait till this week.
Yeah? Oh, good. But listen, you are extraordinary because for all these years, you've stayed true to yourself. At first, you're a master draper, which I always just admire about you and respect. The way you take the cloth and you make it something new, and yet it's still the woman inside of the cloth, and her body comes out, and the woman must be the most important thing. How have you done that over all these low and many years?
Well, as a woman for a woman, sitting in front of a mirror, accenting the positive and trying to delete all the negative. It's not easy.
But you do it so well.
It really isn't.
You do it so well. And you have such a sense of what I call a kind of elegance that is modern, but at the same time, it's a throwback to something where a woman feels she can go into the closet and she doesn't have to shop every season. She can take that one thing of yours, it could be a sweater, or it could be a dress, and update it with what?
Piece of jewelry. Piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Like this.
Wonderful piece.
Yes. And then you've always done things that are in your DKNY collection that are totally right on the market for the person who wants fashion at a good price.
You know, collection is about that tender moment inside that's about privacy, about you and that life you live, that's constantly on the go, constantly traveling, constantly on the move. Collection, DKNY is about the streets of New York.
Right.
It's to celebrate my family, to celebrate everybody's family, a larger population. You know, it's faster fashion.
It's faster fashion.
You know, but collection, what luxury is, its luxury is time. Time is of the essence.
Oh my God, there's party, we gotta wrap. They're telling me, go in your seat.
It's New York.
It's New York, I love you.
I love you.
Glad you're here. Great to see you. See you next week.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Run to your seats because I don't want to be... We're going to... So much more ahead on the CBS television special. Watch next Tuesday, prime time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the CBS special where you will have total access to the world of fashion at its best. Here we go, going into the prime time preview.
It's a party with a purpose, celebrating fashion and inspiring retail. Go behind the scenes with a CBS primetime special. Fashion's Night Out 2010.
We just feel like we got invited to the A-list parties.
Find out what motivates some of fashion's biggest names to stay in the game.
These are the clothes that we believe in. To me, it's a complete lifestyle.
From Manhattan to Madrid to Moscow, a globe-spanning extravaganza of celebrities from movies, music, modeling, and the icons of design.
The wrap dress is a mystery.
Diane von Furstenberg and Oscar de la Renta share their secrets.
Never in the history of time there had been a woman as in control of her destiny as a woman today.
You'll learn what makes Alexander Wang rag and bone and Tory Burch breakouts.
I think social media, Facebook, Twitter, we have feedback, positive, negative, right away. That's invaluable.
Everybody can come to the fashion party. That's exactly the point.
a Fashions Night Out. We want everyone to come to the party.
Join Neil Patrick Harris, the host of Fashions Night Out 2010, a CBS special Tuesday, September 14th at 10 p.m. Don't miss the party.
George Fertitta, CEO of NYC & Company. Well, I think it's just going to be very exciting. I think we're going to learn a lot. We're going to see things that nobody has seen before. I think it's just part of the fabric of New York, and I think Anna Wintour and Vogue has done an amazing job with the CFDA and making this going to be such a big event. The mayor knows that this is one of the fuels of the economy, the fashion industry, the retail industry. It's all really part of, again, the basic economy of New York. 175,000 jobs are involved in this industry, and the mayor thinks nothing more than about jobs, so it's fantastic.
I'm Stephen Kolb, and I'm the Executive Director of the Council of Fashion Designers of America. Well, that's what's really exciting about it, is the trends, the fall 2000 trends as curated by Vogue magazine. Now what we're doing is creating events, programs, special guests, appearances, really bringing fun back into what should be this great social ritual that we celebrate between a mom and her daughter, girlfriends going out, and really just bring back the fun to shopping. But at the same time, put product out there that is of interest to consumers, fresh, new, and very American. There's probably close to 100 looks. That's 200 individual models. So what you're going to see is this fast-paced, energized show.
I used to model, so I know exactly what goes on backstage. It's crazy, it's chaos, mascara, eyeliners, everywhere. So let's take a peek and see what happens behind the scenes here.
We're doing a big fashion show, the biggest we've ever done.
We're about 3 minutes away.
It's 171 looks, and it's to celebrate Fashions Night Out.
Come over here.
It's a lot of work, but it's kind of a fun thing to do. It's a great start to the season. I love it.
Excuse me, sorry. We started pulling looks probably the 1st of April. And here we are in September, probably over 150 designers. Our hands full, to say the least.
That's nice. Beautiful.
It's really big.
Here we are. The show is about to begin. We're at the Lincoln Center. It's the new home of fashion in New York City. We've got fabulous guests like Roger Federer and his wife. We've got Blake Lively from The Gossip Girl. It's going to be an extraordinary show, and it's going to show you fashion with the idea that you take home an attitude about how there is Mr. Cy Newhouse sitting next to Dion von Furstenberg. Carolina Herrera is in the audience. It's going to show you how fashion can be adapted to your personal individual needs, or it could even be you want a t-shirt, or you could want a pair of new boots from Prada, or a pair of new flats from Tory Burch. Fashion is for everyone today. It is totally accessible to everyone, every man, every woman, every child. So this show is definitely going to be a global initiative to get people excited. It's going to boost fashion once more. Hi, Annalie. I'm glad you're back.
I am here. How exciting was it out there?
Oh, it's exciting to see Roger Federer arrive in a beautiful
really?
gray suit.
I didn't see that.
And then we've got all those fabulous supermodels. Naomi Campbell, Angela Lindvar, Coco Rochard, Lily Donaldson.
They're all out
and
there?
the great Gisele Bündchen. Well, they're about to arrive, I think, on a special conveyance. Conveyance, a special vehicle. They haven't arrived quite yet. They're somewhere all in a group in a holding pattern. And once they arrive, this show will begin. I see in the audience Jason Wu, Tyne Kuhn, two of the favorite designers of our First Lady, Michelle Obama. We've got Baz Luhrmann. We've got Donna Karan. We've got Vera Wang. We've got Proenza Skula, and we have Mr. Cy Newhouse, who is my super boss.
I saw Alexander Wang. Did you say him?
I did not see Alexander Wang, but we know his clothes are heavily represented in the show. And I love the way it looks, the lighting. It's a perfect evening. It's quite beautiful.
It actually looks like it's inside. It's so pretty. Wow.
Does it look like it's inside?
It looks like it's inside. I think that.
Okay. Oh, there is the fabulous Francisco Costa from Calvin Klein.
I used to work with him when I was modeling.
Wow.
Yeah, he sold this beautiful dress on me. It was amazing. It was actually insane to see him work up close. He was so concentrated.
Well, I want to say that I think that, we should say all hats off to Anna Wintour and to the City of New York and the Council of Fashion Designers of America and Mayor Bloomberg and Lincoln Center and everyone who has worked so hard on this, because it is truly hard work. Those little girls at Vogue, they're not little. Those ladies at Vogue, girls, they're not girls. What am I thinking? Please forgive me. The ladies at Vogue have been working since last spring after they saw the fall winter shows to bring us in 170 looks the most exciting moments in fashion, not only from Tommy Hilfiger or Donna Karan, but from Karl Lagerfeld, Chanel, and Miuccia Prada, who was very instrumental in bringing us the return to the curvaceous 50s lady as a movie star from one of the great films of the 50s. And we have even white label black market clothes, which is favorite Michelle Obama. You can get a dress for $168.
And there's Gap in here.
And there's Marc Jacobs.
Yes.
And there's a great white coat from Michael Kors that I love, a double-breasted classic white cashmere
polo coat.
polo
And there's my
coat.
favorite dress from Balenciaga.
Oh, of course. That's well, as we say, we're going from $10 to $10,000.
For sure.
It depends on what you want to have.
And I can't even comprehend how they started to plan the whole thing.
Well, when you have Anna Wintour, Anna Wintour is the genius motherlode of the whole thing.
But where do you start? You
start with meetings.
Shows. Yeah.
You start with meetings. I am so happy that all of these people feel so good about themselves. It's tough to get these fashion people out at this time of year, right after the holidays, and they've got collections next week starting on Thursday. And half the people in this audience are going back tomorrow morning, and some may be going back tonight to continue to work on their beautiful collections. Vera Wang, Donna Karan, Michael Kors. Vera Wang is probably going to be up the night before her show until 7 in the morning, creating a tulle whoosh. I do love it. Oh, here comes the huge bus.
Oh, who's there?
Well, I can't see. Your eyes are better than mine. You tell me.
I see Nate.
I don't see anyone but a blur. Now tell us who's there.
Wait.
I don't see anyone that I know.
I see many people I know, but I see Naomi on the far left. Do you see her?
I see security. That one man almost looked like Mayor Bloomberg.
Ooh, Gisele. Wow.
That's the great Angela Lindvart, whom I think is one of the greatest models ever.
She's beautiful.
And she's so sexy.
But Gisele Bündchen in front there.
Well, of course Gisele Bündchen in front, darling. Isn't she the Uber model?
But she had a baby not that long ago.
I know. Look at Angela Lindvart, too. She has the baby, I think. These Fashions Night Out t-shirts look wonderful with these extraordinary couture dress skirts. And this is where fashion should be. If you want to have a ball gown and wear it with a t-shirt, we believe in it at Vogue. And I think that's what's so great about that. Let's see. Oh, there's my friend Naomi Campbell.
Oh, and I see Lily Donaldson.
And I see Naomi Campbell. Is that Naomi Campbell?
No.
That's not Naomi Campbell.
Jordan Dunn.
Here comes Miss Campbell, who's probably flown in from Russia. Look how happy they look. This is what fashion is all about. The drama and the excitement of these Carly Kloss. Oh, Chanel Iman. Now the show begins with the 170 looks.
Wow.
Look at Gisele. Walk that train, girl. Walk it. Work it. Let's see Miss Campbell, how she's going to bring up the black, to bring up the rear, but never the last. And I think that Anna Wintour must be so proud of herself that she's come to this point as the editor-in-chief of Vogue. We might as well call her Miss New York because, good Lord, it's her city tonight.
But to see everything come together finally.
And so beautifully and effortlessly. And to see Roger Federer leave the U.S. Open to come sit with his wife at a fashion show.
Wow.
Look how those girls look. They look wonderful. Naomi! Here's one of the great looks of the season. Prada right in the front with that bubble. January Jones. Look at Karolina Kokova. Gorgeous. She just had a baby.
She did just now?
She just had a baby.
Wow.
She's a young. Jordan Dunn looks great. She has had a baby. Look at Naomi. Oh, no one has hips like Naomi.
Oh, here's the 50s flare. Wow.
And here comes Plaid. And you know, Plaid is a big, intrusive moment. Plaid is extraordinary. I love the Plaid.
And I thought it was plaid, but you're correct.
Plaid is a braid. Plaid is a trend, darling.
Thank you for that.
There's the fabulous 50s look started by Marc Jacobs and Future. There's a Fendi skirt.
That I love that
Brilliant
skirt.
with a cardigan.
Do you call that an A-line skirt?
Circle skirt.
Circle skirt.
This is the weekend wrap-up trend. When girls go away for the weekend, they're not wearing the same thing in the country that they wear in the city. And if you're going for a walk in Central Park, you're not going to have the same thing. Minimal, new color, camel, not beige, camel.
Yeah.
Rocker, plaid.
I love how they mixed this military look with skirts to make it more
But I also
feminine.
love the hair. I love the side ponytail.
Alexander Wang hair.
I think that the girls look so confident.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to the Matterhorn, you can wear these weekend clothes. You can't just go to the Matterhorn in your Madman 50 circle skirt. I think we have the rocker chick coming, and she's an edgy
Isabelle
girl.
Marant pants.
And she's very edgy. Just looks all so beautiful in one. It's stunning. Go global. You are the girl who's been to Tibet, and you piled everything on you found in Tibet and Outer Mongolia, including the hairdo.
You just put everything on top
Oh,
of each
you
other.
pile it up and you just go for the igloo. I don't know. Where are you coming from? You're going to the North Pole. You're climbing the North Pole. There's that great White House black label dress for $168.
Ooh.
Those big beehives are very reminiscent of the 50s. There's the great Prada look. That's wonderful. Uh-oh, this is jazz age cool.
That's beautiful.
The girls have mauve hair. Marcel Wade.
That's my favorite dress. Just past.
Oh, I love that beehive. Simpsons beehive, marvelous. The global girls, the nomadic bohemians, minimalist chic. What a spectacular event, and what a spectacular, one of my favorite looks, Carolina Herrera's plaid sumptuous evening gown.
Beautiful.
Go out at night in plaid, don't just sit by the fire.
Wow, I didn't see a form-fitted military jacket before. That's
well,
amazing.
that's probably
I want one.
Burberry.
Oh, is it?
Probably.
Huh. I'll think about it.
What I love is some of the shoes look very practical, like the Marc Jacobs little kitten heel. And I love that the trends have been mixed up. It's not all one trend.
I have to get used to the kitten heel. I have to really get used to it. Ooh.
Very dramatic.
I love that blue eyebrows that they took from, I think it's from
There's
Balenciaga.
Prada. I love those Brad Pradas. They're marvelous, those 50s Mad Men's. I mean, this is the way. Oh, look how beautiful she looks. Oh.
Oh, and the Chloe jumpsuit. Beautiful. And there's my favorite dress. I'm going to see it all the entire show.
There's a beautiful Chanel. Look at that red tweed. That's beautiful. There's a nomadic girl, Exotica. I just think the audience is having the best time. This is for everyone. What I love is that this is fashion. It's taken to a new level that's never been seen before. I've never seen it like this.
There's so many. It's high and low brands, all mixed into a beautiful mix.
Well, you know, we have Gap shearling coats over chiffon dresses from London.
And there's Dagmar, the Swedish brand. It's like a velvety jazz age dress. Beautiful.
The girls look absolutely. This has been such hard work on the makeup. Pat McGrath. I think there's the jazz age siren, perfect for the new mood and fashion, as well as cable TV.
Definitely.
I love the jaunt.
Color in the hair.
The jaunt, I know. This is masterly drama.
So how many models? Is there a total of 157 models? And the 40 supermodels also. That's amazing. To have everyone at the same place at the same time.
And I love this runway because no one for the moment has fallen off a high heel or platform.
I saw someone what is it called when you're doing?
Well, that's okay. They were nervous. But no one's fallen down off these horribly hideous towering inferno platform. Oh, that's lovely, that Mongolian look, that nomadic look.
Yeah.
Very Jean-Paul Gaultier loves that kind of look. I love the girls who look like they've come right out of the 30s. I love that plaid dress by Carmen Herrera. Love the military. He had the military skirt by Dries Van Noten, who was very influential.
Yeah.
I think this will inspire the designers to go back to their workrooms and their boards and work even harder. So spring, summer will be equally exciting.
And what I like is that there's so many different looks. You don't have to look one way to be
to be in.
You can
and
look.
what is great about all the looks is a return to polish.
It's the Dagmar dress. Yeah,
polish
it's
is
return
important.
to polish, definitely.
Yeah.
You're supposed to look like you care a little bit more. You're not supposed to be so much boho chic. Try to make it more sleek chic. That's what we're going for this season.
Waist to back, curves to back.
Yeah, femininity,
layering
being
is
a
back,
woman.
and plaid, it's wonderful.
Yeah. I want to find a perfect skirt to have that feminine 50s style. I definitely want to find one.
And this is a pompadour, but not from the 18th century, but from the rockabilly time. I love the glitter on the eyelids. That's a trend. Even you can go to the store and just buy some mascara or eyelid makeup and make a new trend for yourself.
Yeah. But look at these eyebrows. I find that amazing. Caroline Winberg.
I love, and these girls have no makeup. I love the no makeup look
Yeah.
for the weekend because you should be fresh, taken in the sun. These are
Actually,
almost...
less can be more. A lot of times.
Less should be more.
Yes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Especially for makeup in the day.
That depends on who you are.
Oh, the Isabelle Marvin. I love it.
And I love the sweater.
Yeah. It's very just casual.
Going
and chic.
global is something that is for the person who's got a lot of confidence. So is rocker chic, but that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Christopher Kane. I love the gold sort of capri pants.
Oh, here we have the camel, not beige, camel. Yes.
There's leather and lace.
Yeah. Oh, who is this?
Oh, Pharrell and his posse.
So cool.
50 down, singing at a time. Now let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, okay. Okay. Let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, okay. Okay. All the girls want hot and fun. All they looking for is hot and fun. All they ask for is hot and fun. They keep wanting that hot and fun. Come on now, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at me, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at me. Hot and fun. Come on, hot and fun. Let it go. New York City. Hey, let it go. Here we go. Come on, boy, she's dancing for a reason, not just cause I'm on the hind. Homeboy is totally Ivy. You don't be listening to her mind. She wanna get right, get money, get sex, get real, all intertwined. This is stadium music, 50 down, jumping at a time. Let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, okay. Okay, let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, okay. Okay, all the girls want hot and fun. All they looking for is hot and fun. All they ask for is hot and fun. They keep wanting that hot and fun. Come on now, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at me, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at me. Hot and fun. Say what? Hot and fun. Everybody's breathing. Love and love, so many reasons. Just say because, cause tis the season. Come on. New York City, stand up on your feet right now for Fashion's Night Out. Hands up. Here we go. Yes. Let's go, go, go. Hands up. Come on. Now let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, okay. Okay. Let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, okay. Okay. All the girls want hot and fun. All they looking for is hot and fun. All they ask for is hot and fun. They keep wanting that hot and fun. Come on now, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at me, look at you, look at you, look at me, look at me. Hot and fun. Say what? Hot and fun. Bridge. Everybody's breathing. Love and love. So many reasons. Hey, just say because. Say, cause 'tis the season. Let's get right. Oh! Come on. Make some noise for all these beautiful women out here tonight. Oh! Yeah. Come on. Everybody say ho! Say ho! Say yeah! Hey! Say yeah! Hot and fun. Come on. Hot and fun. Say what? Hot and fun. That's right. Come on. That's right. Here we go. Oh! Bounce. All my lovely ladies. Hey, Janelle. Bounce. Hey. Bounce. Hey, Naomi. Let's go. Let's go. New York City. Let's go. Vogue magazine. Let's go. Anna Wintour. Let's go. All fashions. Let's go. Goodbye.
Adriana Lima. Yeah, he was smiling. So, if anyone's wondering, the dress that Naomi Campbell, that was the one that really stood out to me. Naomi Campbell was wearing Oscar de la Renta, and it was so beautiful the way it was flowing. Oh my god. I think I see everyone's just smiling, everyone's super happy. So much fun. So the highlights for me was definitely seeing like 50s properly in front of us, because you've seen them in photo shoots and it looks beautiful, but to see them in real life actually makes a big difference. To see that you can actually pull it off yourself and find the inspiration. So yeah, that was amazing. And I like the rock chic one, the Isabelle Marant pants, the sequins, and how you can pair that up, just sequins pants with just a simple knitted sweater. And I saw so many, so many knitted sweaters that I want to go and get tomorrow. You can get it online, or you can go in the stores, or just wait till fashion night out. How they pair the Fashion Night Out t-shirt with all these big skirts. I wouldn't even think, but it actually works. It looks like they had fun. It's important to think when you want to have personal style, not think that you want to look like somebody else. Think that you kind of want to show who you are and find items that actually mean something to you instead of trying to looking like someone else. That's when I'm blogging, I feel like when I stop people, I've been asked many times about this, what makes me stop people to blog them. And it's the people that actually just have genuine style, that threw something on that they just love, something that's been in their closet for the longest time, that they just always go back to. So this was such a great show. I think Andre is back out there at the plaza, and I will go and join him any second.
Okay. It's Michael Kors, one of the great American talents in fashion, one of the most extraordinary men in the fashion world, with a great sense of elegance and style. How did you feel about this extraordinary evening?
I mean, to me, it really was an explosion of style, an explosion of fashion, joyous. I mean, all the things that fashion should be. It was spectacular.
And fashion should be that for everyone. And what I love is that they show at the same time your beautiful white double-breasted polo coat, which you showed in your show for evening, which is a great new way to look, with a cable knit V-neck sweater and a long skirt. And then there's these extraordinary, crazy bohemian women out of the National Geographic Matterhorn climbing mountains with 500 layers of clothes. But we go back to the elegance of what you do and the romanticism of what others do, and everything looks great.
Listen, I think, the real reality is it's kind of the best the best answers for someone getting dressed.
Yes, yes.
I mean, and you know what? You might be extravagant one day and low-key the next, and that's what fashion is about.
And you might mix up your high-low with the whole thing.
I love the mix of prices. I thought it was brilliant.
It's brilliant. But that's what we do at Vogue, as you well know.
No, I mean,
Anna
really.
Wintour and her crew, that's what we do. That's how we roll.
It was style times a zillion.
Good. And don't you think it's going to take fashion to a new place? It's going to inspire you to think about attitudes in a different way, maybe for the runway.
What I think is so brilliant is that the public is getting to see these clothes,
and they're in the stores right now.
And you can go. Hey, you could sit on your BlackBerry and shop.
And shop. That's what's so genius.
How brilliant!
That is genius. I think you're fabulous to be a part. I'm so humbled and honored that you spoke to us, and I'm so happy to be a part of this. And we can go home feeling good about it.
It's a new holiday.
It's a new holiday.
It's a new holiday.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Hannah Lee, this is Hannah Lee, our blogger.
Nice to see you.
Okay. Blogger, you look awesome. First of all, let's talk about you. How fabulous you look.
Thank you.
And watching your sister play in that red dress. And honey, whose dress is this? You look awesome.
This is John Galliano.
And your shoes?
I know, right? These are to die for Louis Vuitton. I did, I know, but today is my first day in heels. I couldn't wait.
But I want to talk about your nails because I know you got, this is fabulous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I love that you went to manicure school.
Yes, I'm going to school. Just almost
Did you do it
finishing.
yourself?
Yes, I did these.
Really?
They're so fun, yeah. I love, you know me. I love doing nails.
I know.
I love doing hair. I love doing
And
makeup.
you love
I love
fashion.
dressing up.
So what was the show like for you? Was it fabulous?
I couldn't keep up. It was so amazing. I pulled out my camera and I started snapping away because, I was so inspired
it's so
by the way,
inspired.
it was all put together. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you have any favorite looks that you can think of?
I loved like the whole tweed kind of business type look.
Yes.
Loved that. And
Yes.
then there was these awesome leggings that at the bottom had
Yes.
like this bell. I don't know. It was crazy.
Oh, I didn't see them.
I
have to look for them.
They were really cool.
Did you love also the nomadic people that dressed up like they've been out there in the mountain climbing?
It was so much going on in this show. I was just like,
But that's what fashion should be, a feast for the
and
eye.
I love the models. Naomi Campbell, Gisele,
Yeah.
Carolina Kokova. I was
All of them.
obsessed. I was
Janelle
like, oh my
Monae,
God.
yeah.
I know. I was crazy.
You know, Anna is your friend, and we
Yeah.
are your Anna Wintour. Thank God she's there to give us all the initiative to go out and be who we are. But you are so wonderful. We are missing you.
Thank you.
But I hope you're going to be well, and we're going to be going around the fashion night. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward.
Where are you going to be?
I'm hanging out with Andre. We're going everywhere.
That's your
He's going to show me all this fabulosity, and I look forward to it.
And we're getting you dressed. We've been on the phone all afternoon getting those dresses. But I just think you are absolutely wonderful. What you have done for women in tennis, and for women just aspirational. Not only in your game, but in your book, in your products. I go into CVS and I hear you on a, I love that, for the sunblock.
Yes.
That's so aspirational for women.
I'm just trying to do everything I can and just just do the best that I can.
And
help
you are
others.
doing extraordinary.
Yeah.
And you're beautiful. Your sister's beautiful. I love your mother, Orsine. Hello, shout out to Orsine. Orsine, and shout out to Father Williams too. Love you. I love all your sisters. And you're fabulous. And I look forward to seeing you. Thank you for talking. Love you. Glad you came.
So nice
glad.
to meet you. So nice to meet you. Good luck.
All right. See you Friday. We'll get it all together. Jill, we'll be on the road. Hello to Miss Meat. Love!
How are you?
Darling, how do you feel about this fabulous girl wearing your fabulous look?
Beautiful girl. Who's
In your fabulous look. Hannah she loves your clothes.
You look amazing.
I'm Hannah
She wears
Lee.
your clothes. Hannah Lee, who's our Vogue.com blogger.
How are you?
Now, darling, how did you fit? We did it because Anna Wintour tells us what to do. That's how we did it, because Anna Wintour said, we are doing this.
She tells us all what to do, huh?
Well, she told you all what to do from the beginning.
She did.
And you all never looked better, and I hope
she was right.
And she was right.
She was right.
She's always right.
Always.
Look, she had this idea, and look where she took it.
Yeah,
she is New York.
Yeah,
she is New York City.
That was the biggest show I've ever seen in my life.
A beautiful show. Also,
I think it's the biggest show ever. It was.
What was great about was that it was a very positive thing.
Yeah.
Nobody was there snarling like, "Oh Lord, I don't like that." Everybody felt good.
Everyone was represented.
Everyone was beautifully represented.
How many models were in that
175.
175. Wow, that's a lot of styling.
14 supermodels.
That's a lot of hair work.
Honey, Virginia, Edward, Tabitha, and Meredith had been on it since April, child.
Seeing Gisele on the runway.
Lara lives across the street from Tabitha. You've seen her in the morning.
I live across the street from her. She was waking up really early and going to bed really
late. But when you work at Vogue, you got to do what Madame Wintour says. And she is here to help us promote.
Even when you don't work at Vogue.
And when you don't work, you still got to do it. And she said she's coming at 8:30. You'll be there at 6 o'clock. Honey, I got up at 3:30 for an 8 o'clock call this morning. I was up at 3:30 because I said, I can't be late. You've been
here since 3?
No, I got up at 3. I got in the car at 6, but I got up at 3 to figure like, don't mess up. Don't mess up.
What a production this was.
It's an extraordinary production.
Oh, so beautiful.
But it's a celebration of what we do and what we love. And you all are so extraordinary, inventive, and you love fashion and you live fashion. And so it's celebrating not only you, but it's celebrating the industry.
Definitely.
Globally.
Well, that's what Fashion's Night Out is about, really. It's like celebrating
What are
fashion.
you guys doing on Fashion's Night Out?
We're running around the city for Fashion's Night Out. We're going to Barney's. We're doing a little karaoke contest.
Oh, what are you singing?
No, we're judging.
We're judging.
We're judging karaoke. Oh, that's good.
We're doing the Simon Cowell sort of.
Oh, Scowl.
Us and the Olsons.
Us and the Olsons are going to be judging some kids.
I love
that should be
Well,
interesting.
I'm looking forward to the show next week.
Yeah, it's on Wednesday.
We're going back to the studio.
And she represents you well.
Representing.
We're going back to the office right after this.
You have to. You
got to get it done.
Well, thank you for coming and talking.
Thank you, Dre.
Our pleasure.
Congratulations. See you next week. Fashion's Night Out, the whole number.
See you Wednesday.
Next up, we have the great Baz Luhrmann. And coming up, stay with us, will be the fabulous Gisele Bündchen, the girl from the beach who took it to another level. Baz, it's so great to see a three-piece. Oh, you got the memo. Three-piece with the vest.
Andre, I got that note from
I'm so happy to see you. First of all, I want to go right back and say how much I loved Australia.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
I loved it. I loved the story. I thought it was brilliant.
Thank you.
Now, you had taken fashion to such a level in your films. You took fashion right into Moulin Rouge. Oh, Hannah Lee, my co-host.
Hello, co-host.
So nice to meet you.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful. I
What
love
you
you.
did with fashion in Moulin Rouge was already amazing.
Well, Andre, I didn't do it alone. I did it with my marvelous wife. Who's
Where's
too shy.
Catherine? Come in here.
She's
Where
hiding
is
in
she?
the crowd. She said, don't drag me.
Hi, Catherine.
She's run away.
But she ran away. She didn't.
It's not the first time.
But what you did.
Am I interviewing Andre?
What you do with your films is what I think we wanted to create here, I think, a bit. How do you feel about this event?
You know what? I would say there are only...
Catherine, come in here. Baz Luhrmann's great wife. Who I was just saying, it's so good to see you. And this is Hannah Lee, one of our great bloggers.
Hi.
What I love is that, would you sit down, Catherine?
It
looks like I'm sitting even when I'm standing.
What I love is, I said to Baz, when you all did Moulin Rouge, you took and made fashion such an integral part of it, but fashion in a new way. You didn't just do historical referencing of the thing. And so in your movies, you do what I think this show has created in a way.
Sure.
And this is a new for fashion. Fashion doesn't come together like this.
You know, Andre, I say that was a fashion opera. What I saw there was an opera of fashion. Because
a modern fashion opera.
There are only, I think, a few things that you could only see in this city, and that is definitely one of them.
I think
it could only have happened in this city, in this moment. And it's a testament, I got to say, to the energy and force of, Anna, Vogue, everybody. But that was
and
an
the
opera.
city of New York.
That was a fashion
and
opera.
all the models, the 150 odd models, the 14 supermodels.
Gee, that was very hard to watch, by the way.
It was, but it was fabulous to watch.
All those models, I don't know. But
it was so up though. It was so positive.
It was fantastic, and the amount of work.
It's done.
I couldn't even.
They've been working since
it.
last April on this show.
And I mean the styling, every aspect. The hair, the makeup.
What about that fabulous mauve and blue hair with the Marcel hair clip?
And the
That's so very young.
That's not good. That's a secret, Andre. That's a secret.
But in your films, I mean, I just said to Baz how much I loved Australia because it also was. I loved the film. I sat home and I watched it by myself. And I loved it. I was moved by the story. I was moved by all of it, the spirituality of it. And that's what you do. You create something new, which I think Fashion Night Out is creating something new for fashion.
And
not just for fashion, but for the world.
Yeah, I mean, I was here last year, and I did not had tickets to anything.
Right.
And I was down with a guy selling underpants down in Little Italy, drinking champagne. And honestly, I went, this is something brand new. The whole city, and it's not just fashion. People from the art world, people from the music world. There were
people from the tennis world.
Cross-fertilization of culture. It was just a New York event.
Hannah Lee, ask Baz and Catherine something. You know their work. Ask them, what do you think?
I was just wondering if you found anything you want to shop, like from the show.
So many things, but I couldn't look. There was so
I think that's
much
the
to look
rock.
at.
I think that you might be leading my wife down a slippery
path.
Thank you.
I just think what was so brilliant
Yeah.
was all of those kind of capsule kind of looks were so on trend, but at the same time they were classic Vogue.
Yes.
Like you found themes that have been reinterpreted since the very inception of Vogue, and I just thought it was incredible, and I was inspired.
Yes,
You know,
it's
it was so inspiring. I love the tartan. I love the 50s silhouette.
So
oh
put
my
your stuff in
goodness.
the closet, put them together in a different way, and perhaps buy one more new thing, and then you have it totally
so
new look.
inspiring. I love the coloured tights with the little dress, and the coloured opaque tights. I just thought incredible.
Well, you both are very inspiring, and we are so happy that you're here
So nice
to be
to
a
meet
part
you.
of this. Thank you so much for coming by.
You're very welcome.
All right.
So
Love, love, love. Love, and I really loved Australia.
So nice to meet
I said it
you.
home and I
Oh,
cried.
nice.
I thought it was beautiful.
I
loved
love
it.
your dress.
Thank
by the
you,
way.
I loved it.
Say my love.
Here we have. Well, how do I introduce this beauty except it's the great Gisele Bündchen about to arrive. The beauty of all beauties, the cover girl of all cover girls, the body from Brazil of all bodies. Isn't that true?
Yeah, that body is impressive.
The body is always impressive. But don't you think she rocked it? Gisele Bündchen.
Hi.
Vogue, cover girl, beauty, Hannah Lee. And what are you wearing? It's fabulous.
Yes.
I would say Galleon. Marquesa. Beautiful. You were fabulous out there having fun in that flippy little skirt with the t-shirt. How do you feel about this night?
I think I had a great time. It was so fun to be like around like 170 girls.
So many people.
And nobody having any drama. Everyone was happy and everyone's on time.
Wait, I'm gonna get this one.
Can I tell you, I'm so sweaty. Like, everything
Honey,
is
you
like
look fabulous.
Everything is like sticky to
That's
me.
okay. It doesn't matter. You look fabulous.
I'm like
as
a
you
glue
always
right
do.
now.
Darling, you're dewy, but you're beautiful. You always are. But it's so important that you came and helped us in this initiative to open the show. You got off the bus first. You are the uber beauty, worldly. You're married with the beautiful babies. It's all great. And you look so beautiful. You've never looked more beautiful than now.
Oh, you're sweet.
Oh, it's
Thank
wonderful.
You. Thank you very much.
And I thought your presence here was so vital and important to the whole energy of the moment.
Oh, thank you. I had a blast, and I think it's great that all the girls came together, and it's so great to, support something like this. Fashion and then
you feel good about yourself.
Of course, yeah.
Hannah, you have a question for the great Gisele?
I was just wondering how it was actually to be in there and feeling everyone looking at you. How was that?
In a way, you have to kind of like zone out a little bit, because otherwise, I'm a model for 15 years, and I was so nervous. It's crazy. I was like nervous. I was like, maybe I should start like dancing or something, because if I'm standing here, my legs were like this, And this runway is the longest runway I've ever done.
And you had a lot of...
It was amazing.
Because you
and
know why?
Fountain in the middle.
The fountain, but also you're on solid ground. You're not on some catwalk platform. Don't you feel good about being amazing?
It was great. I mean, the whole set, the whole like environment here was beautiful. The people were so nice too. They were all like very warm.
Yes,
so
yes.
It was a really good energy show.
And I love, because I heard that there were 2 models that came for their own little private walkthroughs, you and Naomi, and I think that's the height of professionalism. I got that secret, and I thought that was fabulous that you all came over and just said, let me suss out the place so you would get your key feeling about what this is.
Yeah.
Top professionalism.
Thank you, babies. You know, we're trying. I think it's important to always try your best, and it was really fun to be a part of this. I'm really happy. You know, I flew in for it, so
fantastic.
Wow. It's
from where?
From Boston. I live in Boston.
You live in Boston? I saw you were building a big house in California.
I live in Boston.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm a Brazilian, moved to Boston. You know, Boston is like the biggest Brazilian community outside of...
Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow.
Do you have Brazilian evenings with all your friends?
Huh?
Do you have Brazilian evenings with all your friends?
I'm kind of a homebody. I don't do so much. I have a few Brazilian friends there, but there's a huge community of Brazilians, so it's great.
That's nice.
But it's just great to be in New York, and
it's so great
I
to
just
see
hope
you.
that the Fashion Week is a huge success.
It will be, and thank you for coming.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
You are so vital to fashion.
It's
Thank
my
you
pleasure,
so much.
baby.
Great beauty, Bella. Ciao, Bella. Beautiful.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye, guys.
Bye. The great is Gisele Bündchen. Have you ever? Do I have to talk with this? Do I have to talk with this? No. So we had the first. This is the night of first. This is the night of history. This is the biggest fashion show. People are going home feeling
look
good.
at everyone around us. Oh,
But people are going home feeling good. This is a kickoff
Yeah.
for Fashion's Night Out, where if you go on Friday in New York, starting at 6 to your favorite store, you're going to see fabulous people.
Yeah.
You're going to see Serena Williams. You're going to see probably Pharrell.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go on Fashion's Night Out?
I'm going to be at Stella McCartney.
And what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to enjoy myself, but also take pictures for my blog.
Well, a detailed look at all of these extraordinary trends will be on a special lookbook tomorrow on Vogue.com. You can go on Vogue.com tomorrow and shop until you drop on your computer or your iPad. Get on your iPad tomorrow morning and shop down from pure minimalism to global, geographical, to fabulous jazz age cool. For Hannah Lee and me, this has been an extraordinary evening. I thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been fabulous. You are wonderful and beautiful.
You are
You
too.
made it so special.
It's been so much fun.
And we are just looking forward to the CBS television special, which will be next Tuesday, September 14th.
Oh, that was yeah, I know. I did a mistake earlier. It's
That's
the number
okay.
14.
And there you'll see behind the scenes of the fashion world at its best, its finest. You'll see Anna Wintour in Paris. You'll see Diane von Furstenberg, Oscar de la Renta. And you will still see perhaps me talking to someone at a Ralph Lauren stuff. But it's still going to be the best of this and more to come. So have a good evening and thank you all. Good
Bye,
night.
everyone.